last one. You keep smart-mouthing me like that, I will have to put a muzzle on you, girl. Darling, you are pretty by yourself, all tied up like that, but sure you'd look extra lovely, gagged and bound. Don't act all innocent to me. You're right, though. You did get under my skin, just barely. Those pretty eyes of yours. That charming spell would have worked on somebody younger, like that witch hunter I knew in town, but... what was his name again? Point being, if I'm strong enough to wrestle you to the ground, rope you up, tie your hands, your feet, carry you over my shoulder into town, wouldn't you expect that I can't be charmed like that? No. Why would I kill you? I told you. Even if you are just trying to get under my skin, even if you are just trying to charm me, you haven't tried to kill me, have you now? Now why would I try to kill you? That pack of beasts tried to kill me. Yes, you too, Jenny. Oh, poor girl. Frightened the daylights out of her. But I don't kill unless I know I'm killing a monster. Are you a monster? That sharp tongue of yours. All right, get up. And why would I untie you? Pretty girl like you looks good tied up. How many men ever say that? Oh, that's a dear shame. Seems like you haven't met a lot of good men over the years. How long is that? Right, never mind. What kind of gentleman would I be if I asked my tied-up captive what her age was? Oh, darling. I know I can't see your face right now, much less your rear, but amazing how I can already feel that face turning red. Is that out of anger? Is that out of flattery? It ain't out of flattery. Oh, darling. Is that how you got all your victims in the past? Charming them? Well, maybe it is working. How do you know it's not? Put you down, untie you, and go walk off into the woods. Afraid I can't do that, sweetheart. I got a job to do. I gotta bring this sweet tush of yours roped up into town. My benefactor wants you. Don't worry, I'll bring you to a nice, lovely lady and a nice, respectable gentleman. I'm talking about my benefactors. Yes, the alchemist and, what is he? I think I call him an arcanist. A man who studies magic, doesn't practice it all that much, studies the supernatural. As I said, I'm not gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna make sure that they don't kill you either. We just want to see if it's reversible. That's enough out of you. I told you why I'm taking you to town. I don't know why they want to make sure it's reversible, and I have my own reasons. Well, I gotta admit, part of me wonders something. Few questions. Just trying to figure out which one to ask first. I'm not gonna ask for your age again. First and foremost, I was told that you broke down a wall to escape, with 2 men clutched in each hand. Is that one true? Might have been. You know, I can hear it in your tone whether or not you're lying or telling the truth. And that sounded like you were telling the truth. Sounded like you did. They found those two men bound up to a tree outside of town, bite mark in both their necks. Why didn't you charm them? Right. So if one was a hunter, why would he bring a captain to the guard? No, we all do have some sort of enhancement. I like to imagine I just work with mine better. But the question stands. Why didn't you try to charm them? Just feel like getting some exercise that day? Feel like overpowering a couple of strong men, tying them to a tree, sinking your teeth into their necks, leaving them there bound, smiling? One of the reports says that they were smiling. Maybe they liked it. I don't think I'll take you up on that offer anytime soon. Besides, this tush here says that I much prefer you all roped up. Hey, if you get to stare at my muscular tush on the way back into town, I see no reason in inspecting the goods every now and then. You're inspecting mine, aren't you? No? You sure about that? You know I said I could tell if you're lying. It's all right, girl. If you're slumped over a shoulder with nothing to see but either the ground, my boots, or my buttocks, it's only natural you'd want to catch one look. Don't worry. We're only a few miles away. At least I think so. This road should lead to a split. We'll follow the sign there. And as for why I'm carrying you back, can't you see Jenny's hoof? Poor girl's got a limp. One of those beasts got to her. Brave girl, Jenny. Didn't run off. Yeah, that's a good girl. You're a brave little mare, aren't you? Yeah. My brave girl. Jenny! Oh, damn. All right. Wait right here. Jenny! Jenny! Whoa, whoa. Easy, girl. Easy now. Easy, it's okay. No. Oh, shh. I'm right here, okay? Right here. I'm not gonna let no monsters get to you, alright? Just feel my hands down your cheek. There you go. Ain't no monsters gonna get to you. And my pack fell off. Nope. Come on. Where's the receipt? Where's at least the receipt? Oh. Almost forgot about you. It's nothing. It's a letter. That's what it is. You don't need to know who that name is. You shouldn't have seen that. You got quite the set of eyes if you could see that fine print at such a distance. What was that? Good 20 feet away? You don't need to know who Darling is. Darling to you is no one. We're almost at the sign. I told you once, I'll say it again. Don't make me put a muzzle between those lips. You mouthed me once, you mouthed me twice. Before it was just a game. Now you're trying to get personal. I want you to know. Look up at me. Does my hand around your face, squeezing those cheeks, sound like I want to play games about that name? Good. Then don't ask. about darling. My apologies. My thanks for your understanding. We're almost at the crossroads. Or at least, where's that signpost? No, I thought I knew where we were, but some runt decided to take the signpost out of the... Just a hole here. No, I could find out where we are. Just need to... Come on, Jenny. Make a small camp right here. Gotta be a traveler with a map. No. Didn't need to bring a map. Well, what good would a map do for finding you? A map's not gonna lead me to you. You were the reason I came out for this... dark, monster-infested region. Map's not gonna lead me to you, but... I thought it'd at least let me go back to a road. Maybe I took the wrong road back. Alright, we'll wait right here. What's it look like I'm doing? Don't you want to sit up? Can't have you lying in the dirt. Hate to get you all dirty. Oh. Like that. A little dirt on your face. Oh. There. Good as new. Just as purty as ever. Thank you for saying sorry. I knew you were curious. I've met a lot of different creatures and people who like to play games, but some people don't know where to draw the line. I suppose it's only natural you ask. I too am sorry for being rough with you. At least more rough than you'd like it. See? I can speak your language too. You do speak playfully. Don't you tell me that. You were mouthing me off the whole way here. Asking if you were too much for me to carry, too much for me to handle. What was that one remark? Old man getting tired? I'm not that old. I'm 49. Barely. This black and white, salt and pepper beard and hair is all natural. But I'm not that old. Any other questions to ask? That's what I thought. Anyway, how long before a traveler comes by? It is starting to get dark. But if I take the wrong path, I could end up cross-country. I want to get to the nearest town possible, but... You know the region? Why didn't you say that earlier? You're a clever one. Wait until it's almost dark so I don't have any options. I knew this is why they didn't just send anyone after you. You weren't just strong enough to take down 2 men, smash open a concrete wall, and what was it? I believe the report said, threw a wagon filled with crates and barrels at a Wendigo. Can't say that one didn't impress me. Now why at a Wendigo? They don't typically go for vampires, don't they? We like fresh meat from people. None of my concern. Were you protecting someone? Oh. I'm sorry. You're right. We'll draw the line there. That's your darling. You know, I feel the more I talk with you, the more I get to know you, and the more boundaries you and I draw. All right, fine. Say I do untie you. What's to prevent you from running off? Yeah, that's true. You know that I can catch you, but you know how strong I am now. Strong enough to take you down. What's to prevent you from pulling a fast one on me? Throwing Ginny at me if you want. No, I don't think you're that cruel. I know you're that resourceful, though. Finally. Got some travelers coming up the road. They sound like 2 footsteps, human-like. One very light, one with boots. I don't hear anything else with them, no horses, nothing. They're probably coming from a town or a village somewhere close by. All right, well, come here. I'm taking you behind the bushes so they don't see a bound woman tied to a stake in the ground here. I know that stake by itself wouldn't hold you, but that silver rope, or whatever they call it, that should limit some of your strength. Oh, darling, I knew you could call out for help, so that's why silence spell should prevent any sound leaving that area. Don't worry. I'll come and get you right afterward. I just don't want you scaring them off now. It's nothing personal. If I was in your situation, I'd understand too. Well, I'll be back in a moment, darling. Tip of the hat to you. Back in a moment, darling. Evening, travelers. Oh, hi. Didn't even hear you there. Silent footsteps, I've been told. You don't say. You lost? No. We're just on our way. This is my fiancée, and I. Oh, what a pretty gal. You're a lucky man. Still chasing women myself, if you know what I mean. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Hey, good luck with you on that part. Oh, I think my luck is actually going to turn for the better someday. One day. Is there anything you needed? Well, I'm actually lost myself. You wouldn't happen to be coming from a town or a village nearby. Oh, we're actually, sorry, Mr., what is your name? Morgan. Oh, Mr. Morgan, last name, first name? Just Morgan. Mr. Morgan. Oh, I don't mean to be too cautious, but you gotta understand that when a man is protecting the woman he loves, he doesn't want to give information to strangers that won't reveal that much to him, especially if it's in regards to a town nearby that's, I admit, part of his home. You are revealing a lot of information, so your home's nearby. Well, I swear on my honor, no harm will come to you, no harm will come to your village. I promise. I'm actually a monster hunter, they call me. Oh, good to know. Pardon. Allow me to introduce myself. Mr. Adderley. Dominic Adderley. Mr. Dominic Adderley. It's a firm grip you got there. Yeah, I just... One can never be too protective, you know? I understand. Mr. Dominic Adderley. Mr. Morgan? Darling. Mr. Morrigan Darling. Yes, sir. Oh. It's good to meet you. As I said, this is my beautiful fiancée. We're actually just traveling into the city. I wouldn't be traveling this late at night. We just came across a pack of Wendigos down the road. Oh, thank you. We'll make sure to avoid that road. We were told that down the far road, leading east from here, that one should take us to... Do you have the map?
You have a map?
Yeah, do you not have one?
Afraid I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. I may have tried hunting something out here that didn't require a map. Frankly, might have been a little too stubborn and didn't take a map back.
Yeah. I thought it was men who didn't like directions and women didn't like maps, wasn't it? I'm sorry. My fiancé and I, we make jokes like that all the time. I don't know what your taste is like.
Oh, I've heard worse, trust me. You could almost say the last woman I was with on a trip was almost sassing me the whole way, you could say.
Jeez. I mean, I don't mean to offer my 2 cents, but sounds like she would have been a keeper.
Sounds like it. What do you say? I just need if you could just point me into the nearest town, village, wherever. I'm looking for the town of Daverley.
Oh, okay. Daverley is actually a good distance away. Here, let me show you. So if you follow up that road, you'll actually stop by, well, village we just barely came from. And there's Honeyvale, sweet little town, and that should take you on to Daverley right there. So just take this road down, keep following it past any villages. Should reach there before sundown.
Thank you. Mr. Dominic.
Yeah.
You have yourself a good night, you and your fiancée.
I will do. You have a good travel, you and your horse.
Yep, good old Jenny. Happy travels.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, what's gotten into you? I threw you in the bushes so you didn't scare them off. Look, I know that boy had something about him. He was not a monster. Could have been some sort of superhuman. What's gotten into you? And how do you know he was a vampire, specifically? You could hear it in his voice. You're hissing a whole lot right now. Trying to attract any more monsters out here? No, I had every reason to put you in the bush. What if it wasn't somebody who was used to it? He's probably seen some sort of monster in his life. Same with the fiancée. They look like they've been through something. And I didn't want to put any more... One more word. One more word. All right. You're being awfully indignant right now. Start talking. You're tired of being tied up, thrown around like an animal, and silenced behind trees, I see. Because my promise meant nothing to... Yes. Have you been harmed? Hurt. Okay, so you've been dragged around. But have I tried to hurt you? Listen here, little missy. I will treat you with as much respect as my job requires me to be, which means I will keep you in one piece. If I want to carry you over my shoulder into town like a bound captive, then I will. But if you want to act like a lady to me, then I will escort you into town like a lady should. All right, then I'll take you up on that offer. It's magic rope anyway. There. Hands free. No more around your chest, your waist. Now for your knees. Now for your ankles. There.
You gonna run? You gonna attack me? Then my apologies. All right. We have been holding secrets from each other. So why don't we just play one more game of trust? I will trust that you are not playing a trick on me right now. I will trust that you were not trying to guilt trip me before, that you were being genuine. And you will trust that I will keep my word. I will not hurt you. I will not harm you. I will make sure no one else harms you, and I will respect you as a lady. When we go into town, you can even have my arm. And with all the respect a gentleman can have, I'll even remove my hat around you. Come into the town with me once we get to Daverly. Promise you won't hurt anyone either. No one who hasn't tried to hurt you, at least. Deal? Good. Suppose I have been very rough with you. Normal ladies I like love it when I get a little rough. You've been sassing me the whole way here. I can't get in one word. Say that one more time. Yes, Darling is my last name. So yes. The name Darling you saw in that letter was written by my brother. His first name is Luther. Viscount Luther Darling. No, it's perfectly normal for you to ask. Suppose there's no sense in keeping this a secret. We're trying to play a game of trust, aren't we? He's my brother. My younger brother. He also has vampirism. But he's not like you. We have no idea how he gained it, but he was very feral. He attacked my mother. She's alive, don't worry, but frightened out of her mind. So yes, you could say that I have been one to get you to town, because if I can reverse your vampirism, or at least prove that it's reversible, then maybe there's some hope for him too. I love my brother. I said my piece. What? What's 42? What's that number mean? That's your age. Wait, and what happened to us treating you like a lady? I thought you didn't have to say your age. All right. I suppose it's impolite to ask, but not impolite if a lady says it outright. You know, you don't look near that old. You look timeless. That's what you look like. Could never put a number to it, just a birdie face. Birdie face and a sharp tongue, dear Lord Almighty. And a delightful laugh. We got a long way ahead of us. Let's get a move on, Ginny.